I've been hearing since morning, break down before the breakthrough, okay? And some of you might be feeling like everything went a bit quiet. Maybe there's like this manifestation that you're trying to call in. There's something that you want. There's something that you are trying to receive and achieve and attain. And it's been like, not like a fully stagnant energy, but a really slow burning energy that's coming through. Like, and it's been coming, and this has been coming through to me like since I woke up this morning. And now again, it's almost like I can't let it go. It's almost like universe is, and look, this, oh my God, this card is jumping. Oh my God, this is the same card that jumped out this morning with the reading, right? Orphan effect. Some of you are feeling really fucking like in the shit show, right? But what I'm here to tell you is that it's gonna get good. It's about to get so fucking good. You can't even, like, this is the most abundant card in the deck. Okay, we've got milk and honey. This is wealth, like extreme abundance, extreme overflow. If that's the thing that you've been calling in, it doesn't matter whether this is in love, in money, in your business, in whatever the thing that you are trying to call in, there is an overflow, an excess of this energy that you're calling in. And before this arrives, you're in this this middle phase. Okay, this is the orphan, where you feel like, is the universe even listening to me? Is the divine even there anymore? Like, that's what's coming through. So some of you are doubting so deeply. You're just like, I don't know, like, it's so silent, it's so lonely, and this is good. This is so good. I'm here to tell you this is good. I'm going to give you an example of this, okay? Everything that is not for you is being let go of right now. And we've also got the not for you card here. Now, before I manifested my soulmate, it was this same energy that I'm tapping into, that I'm tuning into. So a lot of you right now, it's feeling really dark. It's feeling really lonely. And I know that, I think in astrology, we are entering a lot of Scorpionic energy. Scorpio is the energy of death and rebirth. It's transformation. It's alchemy. It's turning your pain into power. You are literally on the brink of your breakthrough. Now is not the time to give up. Now is the time to really sit with these emotions that you're feeling. Sit in that silence. Sit in that loneliness. Sit in those moments and feelings of like, what am I clinging on to? What is left? What do I need to let go of that I still haven't surrendered? Because your energy is shifting, and the moment that you let go of this fully, this takes time as well, because your energy is always going to hold on to stuff. Your psyche is holding on to stuff. Your subconscious is holding on to stuff. This is literally the stuff that I do in Mindfully Rich, you guys. If you want to come join, the link is at the top of my profile, right? But you are about to step into so much abundance. And again, decipher, like, what is true abundance to you? It's an energetic feeling. So instead of questioning, like, when is this thing coming? It'll come the moment that you don't need it, because you found that energetic feeling within yourself. Okay, so when I manifested my soulmate 6 years ago now, when I was sitting in that lonely space, and that energy, the energy that came over me, that wave of realization that came through was, I'm done. It was a pure, I'm done chasing, I'm done settling for the wrong type of attention. It was the attention that I gave to myself in that moment was highest, utmost truth frequency of love that I could have given. I poured unconditionally into myself in that moment. And I decided, it was a choice. I decided 110%, no, I'm no more giving to the wrong energy. I'm not settling. And so any overflow that you are calling in, you need to be at that level of conviction within your heart and soul and mind, body and spirit, in alignment on an energetic level, so that the universe can then deliver to you on a frequency level, because everything in our universe is frequency based, right? And I feel like sometimes we forget this. As we live in the 3D realms, our souls come here with this amazing frequency, and we forget it. We forget living here. So this is what you're being asked to clean up. You've literally got to clean it up, right? You're in that phase of cleaning this shit up, where you've succumbed to the desires of the 3D, and you've succumbed to the loneliness. You've succumbed and brought yourself down to that lower vibration, when in truth, you are simply the soul. Your soul is not tarnished. Your soul is never tarnished. And I tell this to people who are abused all the time, including myself. This is the way that I alchemize through all of the pain in my life, and I've turned it into power, because I recognize the fact that our souls, we are light beings. We come here with this beautiful light, and that light never touched. That light will always remain untouched till the day that it removes itself from the body. The physical body is just our vessel that our soul travels in this lifetime. And once we die, the body stays here because it's made of physical 3D matter. It's the soul that leaves and carries on its journey. The soul can never die, because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Go to part 2, you guys. Energy cannot be destroyed nor created. Your soul is energy. your physical body is 3D reality, which is why it dies. Okay, this is part 2 of this reading, guys. Go to part 1 for the context. But the whole point of that channel message that's coming through right now is you need to know that your soul is energy, which means energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can simply be transferred. So what right now in this moment do you need to transfer so that you can draw to you the energy that you are trying to chase in the 3D reality? Now, I want you to question deeper. What is that energy? What does it feel like? So if it's soulmate energy, I can give you that because I've sat in it, and it looks like maybe the energy is that you are searching for in the 3D is, will this person like me? These are the questions that you kind of live in. You embody this identity of, am I good enough? I'm not worthy enough. I don't feel like da 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 da. And that's why you just settle for any type of attention, right? When you want soulmate level of love, you have to elevate that energy, that frequency to knowing. There's a knowingness that comes inside of you. There's like almost this point of like, you're just done with your own bullshit. And this is what happened to me, you guys, 6 years ago. I was just done. I was like, no, my ex-narcissist was taking me to court. There was all sorts of trauma with this narcissism stuff. There was court cases. I was just in the lowest of lowest. And I decided in that moment, I was just like, I am done entertaining lower than low value. For what? For this type of pain, it's just not worth it. And in that moment, I claimed my soulmate. So when I say claim it, and you guys are claiming in the comments, it's not just typing claim. It's fully immersing yourself emotionally, energetically, really 100,000% where you believe and you know. It's not just belief, it's a knowing that this is what you are here for. Because that is your divinity, that's your soul essence, right? When a child, when babies come into this world and they cry and cry and cry, knowing full well that they want food, and that's it. They are getting that food, right? So there's no wavering, there's no shaky energy here. So where are you still wobbling? Because that's why there's this gap. Until you fix that wobble in your energetic frequency of what you're trying to call in, it won't arrive. Your energy has to be a full match. Frequency doesn't work like, you know, when radio stations, when you're dialing it, it has to be on the exact signal for that frequency, for that radio station to hit. It's the same with your energy. Your energy speaks in frequencies. And so whatever frequency you are operating on in your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, your behaviors, your habits, your emotions, that is what you're constantly going to call in. So if you're constantly operating in this energy of isolation and lack and desperation and loneliness and chase and hustle and proving yourself and proving your worth and not feeling worthy and not feeling good enough, then that's the frequency you're constantly going to be calling in. Now, in the in-between, which is why I kept hearing the silence before the breakthrough, breakdown before the breakthrough, is because sometimes when you are just about to switch timelines, you're just about to quantum jump into the new identity and you're calling that thing in, it can get really quiet to the point where you're just left with the old identity of yours, of like the loneliness gets louder, the desperation gets louder because your older ego, your old identity is holding on to what it knows as comfort. And in that moment, when you choose the future timeline, when you choose to no longer just go back to the old, now this can come in the form of 3D X's coming back, 3D tests and old ways of living and old ways of being. And when you can move beyond that and you step into, no, I know what I'm calling in. This is the version of me that I am fully ready for and embracing, and you still choose that despite the loudness, despite the quietness. Sometimes it can look like a lull, like, oh, maybe sales aren't coming in, maybe everything's dying, maybe everything's just chaos around you. And in that moment, it can be so easy for you to succumb. You're being asked to not succumb because that is where your milk and honey is at, you guys. Milk and honey signifies the most abundance, right? I'm seeing like the Egyptian goddess, like she used to bathe in milk, right? Goddesses back in the day would bathe themselves in milk and honey. This is your abundance. It's right there. You just have to claim it and stop going and claiming the old identities. Like that is literally it. I am done today for these readings. I don't know what is coming through me, but it's like reading time, channeling messages. But your breakthrough is here. You just need to not go back into this orphan effect. Again, I've done a whole YouTube video on this. Go check it out because it will resonate for you. My channel is all linked at the top of my profile. Claim this new identity because you're on the verge of a massive breakthrough. And this is literally the mindset stuff and the audios, all of the channeling that I do in Mindfully Rich. Come join me. The link is at the top of my profile. Those of you who want to come and embrace all of these shifts on a deeper level. Mwah.